Hey, today I'm making a video that we make actually quite often, probably, I don't know, once every month, once every couple of months. It's fun, it's easy, it's full of flavor. I hope you stay with me. I've got 2 T-bones here. They're about 1 inch to 3/4 of an inch thick. They're not ginormous, right? First thing we're going to do is cut them off this bone. Now, I've made this same recipe with ribeyes. I've made it with New York strips. Can't go wrong with any of the 3. I usually buy what's on sale. That way you'll get the best deal and you still get all that awesome flavor, okay? So like I say, let's just get the bone out of these guys. And then you just want to cut them into bite-sized pieces. Now, I'll usually cut this big piece of fat off. No reason. All right, you can give that to your dog or whatever, but just cut these guys 1 inch, 3/4 inch strips. No science here, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is put these chunks in a bowl here, right? As you can see. Now look, you see that one's kind of big, right? That's all you got to do. All right. Now, I'll put the exact amounts below. But I got some soy sauce, I got some Worcestershire, got some brown sugar, right? And then I'm going to come in here with one of my favorite beef rubs here lately, this Bovine Bold, right? 4 times American Royale world champion. You can put your favorite beef rub on it. You can even leave this step out if you want, okay? All I want to do now is get this all mixed up, right? Oh, yes, sirree. We've got our steak bites cut up. We're going to move our pan over here. I got this pan on high, and I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of duck fat in here. If you don't have duck fat, you can use olive oil. Hope you can see that in the video. It's starting to smoke. And now what we want to do is take these steak bites. Don't pour all that juice in here. We want these guys to get crunchy on the outside. Put some space in between them. And we're going to let them go half a minute to a minute. Don't turn them as much as you want to. Make sure they're all touching the bottom of this pan so they can get nice and caramelized. Like I say, I've got this burner on high. Been about 45 seconds. Just going to turn these bad boys over. Turn each one over individually. That way you can make sure all the sides get nice and brown. Been about another minute. Look at that. We're getting that beautiful brown color. I'm going to start taking these guys out. Okay? Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Now you have to decide how long you want to cook them. Right? They're little bites. So the longer you cook them, the more well done they're going to get. It's not too hard to overcook these if you leave them in here, 5 or 6 minutes. Now I'm going to turn this heat all the way down to low. Don't want this to get too hot. All right, now we got a lot of goodness in this pan. I got about 1/2 stick of butter here. Okay. Just going to melt this butter down. And like I say, I've got this burner as low as it'll go right now. You want to scrape up those goodies that are on the bottom. It's going to take a minute for this butter to melt, but that's okay. That's better than burning it. Got some sweet chili sauce here. We got some mustard. I like brown mustard, but I didn't have any, so I'm using yellow mustard. Get that mustard all blended in. Then I've got 1/3 of a cup of honey, which is just going to knock this out of the park. Butter, honey, yeah. Now that beef rub I put on it already has salt and pepper in it. If you don't use a beef rub, you're going to want a salt and pepper to taste. Okay, you can see it's honey and sugar's thickened up. We're going to turn this burner off, all right? Now what we'll do put those steak bites back in here. Oh, and guess what I forgot to do, guys? Rookie mistake. I forgot to put my garlic in here. What you want to do is put this garlic in right after the butter, right? So you want to get this garlic kind of sauteed up, a little brown. But I tell you what, I'm not going to take all the meat back out just to fix this. I'm sure we can make this work. I think it's going to be just fine. All right, I'm going to turn the heat off. I'm going to let it cool down. I'm going to plate it up. And you know what's after that. The magical taste test. Been resting here. Look at that. Got that juicy goodness. Oh. Super tender. You got some sweet from that honey and that soy. Soy actually gives a little salt. Sticky. Got that nice T-bone flavor. Absolutely delicious. You can make these like for a party. Get out some toothpicks and let people just snack on them, right? Obviously, it's much different than when you smoke a steak or you grill a steak. Delicious. I hope you liked this video. If you did, I hope you give me a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe. Thanks for watching.